Okay, this is for my Gemini. Okay, Gemini, I'm going to try to make this short because I got to do it with all the signs. Let's see what my Gemini. Okay, Gemini, this is for you. All right, let's see. I had a dream last night. Let me just try to move it along because it seems like it's so much. Okay, we have a Gemini. I'm going to put you, Gemini, as a person sitting in a chair, okay? So we have like a room, a building, or whatever it is, but a room. And it's somebody who in leadership or whoever that is up ahead. Whoever it is, instructor, boss, I don't know who it is, right? Gemini is sitting here by yourself. No other people in the room. It's you and God. Follow me. You got your views, your opinions, or whatever's going on, and this person got this person. This person is battling a Gemini. It's like a debate. Because this person going to be right because this person knows stuff is what it is. Saying what it is in stone. But we got my Gemini over here. You saying whatever you believe, whatever you want, or whatever the change you want, or whatever you talking about, whatever God told you, and you feel what you saying is right. You ain't saying what that person is saying is not right. You just saying your stuff is right, what God's telling you. Because this person trying to change the Gemini. You're not trying to change anybody. You being who you are, but the person got a problem with you. But when it's all over, it seems like the person gonna let a little bit of your words penetrate the person, right? Because Gemini is going to get their handbook, right? Because eventually that person going to give you the handbook, right? And acknowledge that Gemini know a little something, or maybe a little bit Gemini saying, do you make sense? Get my drift? Because Gemini wasn't backing down, because Gemini know whatever knowledge and whatever's going on with you come from God. So we have right here that you shocked that you're going to get this handbook because the person fuss with you so bad, right? Trying to keep coming at you. Whoever it is, somebody in charge. It could be an agency, a company, or whoever this is, right? But during the time period of that happening and you getting your handbook, Gemini, I'm hearing that if this don't happen, as far as you getting the handbook physically, God going to deposit information in Gemini's mind, and that's going to be your handbook. The more God give you daily, all day long, you need to write it down and make your handbook. Get my drift. Where's my book at? Do I have to go pick up my book, Gemini? I know I got one down here. My book over there. Write it down. I got a book over there, Gemini. Is my book over there? It's somewhere. But anyway, write it down, Gemini. Just write it. The more God give you, write it. By the end of January, you're going to have a handbook. It's going to be what all God want in it. And you're going to be able to present it to whatever agency, place, or company, whatever God wants you to present it to. Get what I'm saying? God wants a change in this world. And in what all places God wanted in, you're going to do it because God going to give you the information to do it. Like I come and talk to you all every day. Not every day. Whenever God send me. Get what I'm saying? You got to be diligent. You got to be diligent like the brass love one. I'm a diligent person. I've been on here since 2019 and I haven't got paid any money. I haven't got 1,000 subscribers on no channels yet. And I know it's good because it comes from God. Get what I'm saying? You got to be diligent no matter what don't happen, what you don't get. You got to be diligent in this thing when it comes down to God. Because I'm one diligent person. I don't know nobody diligent than me. Me and then my daughter after me. My daughter is a hard worker. My daughter don't play around. My daughter have 3 jobs going on and something else happening too. She not a bringing that bacon. You got to be diligent because you got to get accomplished what you got to get accomplished. God saying do this, do that. God say write it down, write it down. Ain't no, oh, why do it later. No, write it down now while it's fresh in your mind because God got something else for you. Get what I'm saying, right? So we finished with that part. So let's just go to the man on the portrait because it's a dream, right? But I'm going to put you as Gemini, that woman I saw sitting there, right? Do we have a Gemini that's 25, 52, or your birthday is 5-2, or your birthday is 2-5, or you have a 7-year-old, or your name Monica. Okay, let's just flow. Let's leave that alone for a minute, Gemini, and go to. I had part of the dream was it was a soldier on the wall with a red jacket with gold tassels, padding tassels on the shoulder, right? And he looked distinguished, he looked powerful, he looked strong. Okay, so he passed down to the generations to either his grandson or his son. All he knew, the knowledge he knew, and his son added to it. Get my drift, Gemini? Because while you're sitting in whatever place it is, inside my dream, a man comes in the door. But the man has the same name as the man on the picture, right? And the man that comes in had red pants and red shoes, right? Dress shoes, red pants, because he's a businessman. He like business. He coming for business, right? So I'm looking at that. You got to pass things down to the generations, Gemini, because the grandson or son or whoever that is in my dream I saw is more powerful than the actual grandpops. Why I say that? Because he had 2 layers of red. The grandpa had on the red jacket. This person had on 2 layers, red shoes and red pants. So it lets me know he was more powerful because he added more to what his grandpa already put out there. Get my drift? So God wants you to bring it down to the generations. Incorporate it in your children so they can bring it to their kids. Right? To be able to help the world. To be able to be where you can take care of yourselves. Get what I'm saying? Your family. Right? So, what else is it to that? Oh, yeah. Get something red, Gemini, to wear. You don't have to wear it outside. In the house. Wear leggings, sweatpants, pajamas. Right? You can get some jeans if you want to, but what I'm talking about is something you can wear in the house. Leisure. We talking about you and God. We ain't talking about you in the streets. You in the house with God. Anything comfortable. Red pajamas, leggings, sweatpants, jeans, red socks, red Crocs, red tennis, or red slippers. Follow me? During the time you have that outfit on, whenever you decide to put it on, but you're going to have to put it on in January. 1 time, 3 times, how many times you want to put it on? But God going to give you a message each time you put that red on. Get what I'm saying? And you need to write it down. So you need to go to dollar stores is where I live. I don't know if they at where you live at. You can go get you a little dollar book in there. They got lines on it where you can kind of keep track of what God's telling you. You don't have to go pay a lot of money for a fancy book that costs $20. You can go in there and get like a little notebook. And no excuses, Gemini. Make this thing happen because God is going to give you whatever information to make the handbook God wants you to make and able to incorporate it wherever God wants you to incorporate it. Maybe some agency, some job you at, some job you want to go at, some agency, the mayor's office or wherever God going to send you according to what that God tell you as far as his handbook and what to write in it. Or God is going to incorporate whatever in your mind some kind of way during that time period back then, and your handbook just going to go in your mind pretty much. Or something this man going to give you some kind of way that might have something in it that you need to hear when he pass over a handbook to you. But we're going to see how it goes starting in January though. So nobody saying go get nothing real expensive, but when it come down to God is no price on God. If you got to pay $100 for it, when it come down to God, God give you everything, so it shouldn't be a big deal. You won't be stingy with God because you ain't stingy with a man you had, with your kids, with this one, with that one, so don't be stingy with God. But like I said, God don't want you to go spend everything you got and be frivolous. Because you hear me taking it all the way down, what I hear God telling me. Wear socks, so you don't even have to buy no shoes. Socks, you can get a pair of socks. That's the cheapest you can get. Footwear, socks, pajamas, or something that you wear in the house. It ain't nothing that the bed is not nothing that's going to go to waste. Sweatpants, you wear around the house also. You can cut out the jeans and don't even buy no jeans if you don't want to. But them other 3 things, leggings, there's no excuse. You can get those things, period. Go to the thrift store if you have to. If you want a budget and you just can't feel you can't afford none of the things I just said, go to the thrift store. However you slice it, get those items. Because you heard me. I said Crocs, slippers, tennis, or socks. However you slice it. It got to be the 2 layers though. Because that's what I saw in the store, in the dream. You can look up red and see what that means. Right? If you want to. But I'm just focusing on that because that's what I'm led to tell you. So next month, God got some plans for all of my signs. And I'm saying this to all of my signs. I'm on my Gemini now. The next one is my Libra. Take care, Gemini. This is chapter 4, video 2 for my Gemini.